All right. I like this. Let's pop the hood. Get that belt. Is this an interference or non-interference engine? Can anyone tell me out there? Let's have a look here under the oil fill cap. It'd be nice if we could get the sun in here. But it looks clean. I'll try to get a flash on there, just a sec. So there we go. Right inside, under the oil fill cap, looks clean. Look at how this is kind of rusting away here. That's like no longer attached properly. That's making a rattling sound that I believe I'm hearing then when we're driving. So that's what's rattling. Looks good to start with. Let's set up the stand and start checking some fluids now. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good. I wonder how old the oil is. That does not look bad. I'm happy with that. That's great. So it's really hard to see what the coolant level is. We're going to come back to that then. So, I'm going to dip something in here. Okay, it's stuck in quite far. We can see where I've got it, and it didn't get wet at all. Yeah, oh, I can see it now. I can see it down there. It's like the light just changed from the sun. So anyways, that didn't work. But now I can actually see the red coolant. Transmission right here. And the amount is like way above where it should be for cold right now. It'll be interesting to do these fluid checks after the engine is warmed up. So, but this is our cold check. So it comes off pretty dirty, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. And up here, I think we're going to have the brake fluid. I'll just take it off of this thing now. We're upside down now, but we can see that it's pretty much where we want it. And then the other part was over here. So I don't know if I've got the camera in there, if you can see that. We'll see when I look at the video, but that was the coolant level. One thing I have noticed running the car is that when we put it into park, that acts pretty funny. You know, and then it sounds normal again when we go to, well, neutral. So, I don't know what's up with that, but I'm not familiar with the car. Underneath we go. All right. So, we got a touch of oil leakage at the oil filter. We're gonna have to turn on. All right. Same thing down here, you know, certain fittings are rusting. There we're getting a good look at the belt. The belt looks shiny, which is not good, I've been told. And it's discolored. So we need to know if this is a non-interference engine or not. If it is, then we don't care and we can let the belt snap and we don't have to service it before then. If you care about keeping the car. If the belt snaps and it's an interference engine, then you're going to have a critical failure and blow the engine. So there's the underneath cover of one of the manifolds there. That's exhaust, I guess. So that's rusting. So you got some, you know, rust issues that for now all they're doing is maybe causing some rattling, causing some noises. They might result in a few other things, but that'll be the first thing to look at if any check engine lights come on or anything like that. It might not be a serious thing. It might just be a hose that's come loose or something. So nothing to worry about. We're a little warm by the exhaust here. So the exhaust, top of it there, looks fine enough. We can get quite far back here and just look at this whole exhaust. The hangers look good. Oh, there's new hangers, new rubber there. Going all the way back. Now, oh yeah, I'm in tight here now. Okay, so back here, the wheels, it's a little wet because we turned them. I don't see any problem with any of this. I'm not so good in this area of the car though. If anyone else sees something, put it in the comments. There's your calipers, which are rusty and showing their age, but it's all good. All of that looks fine to me. This tower, that strut, this big boot here, these tie rod bits, and I don't know if there's play in these or anything. Seems good. This boot here, which I can't see because there's some kind of, well, the control arm or whatever this thing is in the way, but maybe I'll see it on the video later. Oh, I could get my head right up in here actually. Nice. So that looks good. This boot looks good here. Coming back over an area we've already been, we're just looking at it from different angles and looking at different stuff. We're going underneath the engine again. And yeah, we can see what looks like, you know, evidence of some slow leakage over a while. We're not getting any drips in the driveway yet or anything like that, and we're not losing a lot because there seems to be plenty of oil in the reservoir. Or in the system or whatever. The dipstick shows it anyways. Looking at it. Oh, we're gonna maybe be able to see the coolant level from another, because here's that coolant business. You can't see there. So it looks good. Looks good. Good to go. Nothing to worry about here. Just gonna have rattling from this exhaust because of this. Because of that business right there. That rusted out bolt and stuff. So that can all be, you know, well, geez, look at that there. I don't know. I don't know how much you need that stuff. Maybe someone who knows something about it can say something in the comments. Okay, I'll take a second look at a few things, just more of the body. So these guys are wet, but these, you know, that's doesn't look too bad at all. That's a little bit rough here, but not bad. Nothing wrong with that. And then the frame, nothing caught my eye earlier, but I wasn't explicitly looking. And that seems okay. You can tell there was undercoating done to the frame. I think that's what I'm seeing. So it might be hard to know what's going on underneath that undercoating. And so if we pick a spot, you know, well here, that kind of shows us that the undercoating isn't perfect. You know, there's going to be some corrosion behind the undercoating. But that's fine. That's hasn't been jacked up much. On either side. Maybe it got jacked there. Don't have that. That was jacked here and shouldn't have been, but that's okay. That's not causing a problem. Yeah, so again, there's not too much to be concerned or worried about. And should be okay spending a bit of money to maintain the car, because it should, nothing's gonna fall off it, you know. Got the rear end now, and I don't even want to bother putting on the ramps because everything looks good enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, that all looks fine. I got no problems with any of that. Let's reach out on this side. I don't see anything of concern. I've seen some brutal cars lately and some decent cars. And this is right in the middle. But with much more mileage. Because I haven't been looking at cars with 260,000 that are from 2005 or whatever this is. Looks good. There's one last thing. There's some scoring starting on there. And so let's have a good look at this. What I think is the horn here. And I only see one wire in, which I find a little weird. Do we get voltage? Okay, good. So the multimeter is working. And now we want to see if we get voltage here when you hit the horn. So go ahead and hit the horn. Stop. Let go. Oh, I hear it click. Again. Again. Okay. That's interesting. I'm hearing a clicking sound. So, yeah, go ahead, get back in there. So now we get a closer look at this rotor and caliper and stuff. And this side looks good. And when we get in here, we can say that there is the brake pad. So on this side of this left front brake, it looks fine, but you know, I can't tell. And on the back side here, we see the scoring. So I'm gonna try to turn the phone all the way around, and like up here, there's a line of scoring, and then I remember down near the inside, there's another line of scoring there. So I hope I got that on the camera. So, lots of brakes there. Where is it? There.
Yeah, hold on tight.
Give it a turn. There we go. All right. Well, there we go, everybody. Thanks for letting me look at your car. And I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.